At some point, you think you figure things out. You think you know what you want for yourself. You think you have a plan. For the past few weeks now, a lot of things have been happening, including the other festival, the false weight accusation, all of that. The internet has been bubbling. You know how they say, man proposes, God disposes, but they converted it to man proposes, Nigeria disposes. What happens when what you want to be, what you've been aspiring to be a major time of your life doesn't make sense anymore? What happens when you can no longer see that inside? You even feel like you never wanted it in the first place. Identity crisis. About a month ago, I got inducted into the profession of pharmacy as a doctor of pharmacy. And today before you is Dr. Avi Favor. And on this channel, we have difficult conversations. So if you're not up for the truth, you're not up for real talk, then you might just want to pass away. But if you are, then stay with us. At this point in time in my life, I feel like there's a lot of retracing of steps to be done. There's a lot of meditation to be done. It feels like the identity crisis comes into play again. I mean, it's expected because we're transitioning from a phase of life to another. We're moving out of the physical space. I literally moved my whole thing from Enugu State. Like, I've stayed in Enugu almost 7 years. I'm now in a new physical space, a new stage of life, the whole graduate thing, and you're now expected to do certain things, put your personal bills, and in all of this, you don't really know what you are doing. I think that's the worst part. The fact that everybody assumes or just expects that you know what to do is a double-edged sword because, in some sense, it helps you find purpose because you know that you are by yourself. This is your struggle. It is now you versus the world. Today we're going to be having a solo chat, but it feels more like a conversation with myself because this is the point I am in. So we're talking identity crisis, we're talking identity as a whole. Most people do not yet understand themselves, but it is not alien. You can't figure it all at once, but you have to consciously try to learn yourself. The same way you study people and you're like, oh, this is what she would do if this happens. Understand yourself, because when you're self-aware, you know how to keep your calm. If you do not have self-awareness, then you might struggle with navigating life as a whole. So at some point in life, you must have that conflict between yourself. But let's just see what could lead to that. You have external factors and internal factors. External factors, obviously, number one is usually family pressure. So we all know when you're done with school, everybody expects certain things from you. You're not expected to be asking for your personal things from your parents. It's not like it's a rule, it's just an expectation. So yes, it does pressure you. It puts you in a position where you start to question things you once believed in. Societal timelines. In society, there are constructs, there are these unspoken rules where you have that from a certain age to a certain age, you should have achieved a certain thing. You know how they say at 30, you shouldn't live in your parents' house, at 40, you should do this. Societal timelines is a factor. If you are 28 and you've not made your first 10 million or your first 5 million, you might feel like all is not well. Social media comparison. We don't do this consciously. Like, it's our subconscious that does this most of the time. So you see your friend, your primary school friend, secondary school friend, even your university friend, probably doing something you think you should be doing or something you would like to be doing, but somehow you feel like you're still so far away. Or, for instance, the internship now, a number of persons have gotten, and then a good number of persons are still yet to get. So sometimes you might start to feel like all is not well. And that also puts some sort of pressure on you. Let's even go to businesses. On the media, you might see your competitor achieving certain heights. The person now has different branches. The person has this and that. Those are external pressures. And I'll be honest with you when I say external pressures can be good things too. It depends on how you handle them. I mean, when you see somebody else on the media doing a certain thing you'd like to do, it can help you realign your focus. It can help you put in more effort, give you the insight that this is achievable. Why not work for it? It depends on how you take things in. So it's why I'm always very big on mindset, on the mind construct. Number one, first and foremost, ensure you are healthy. Did you hear me? Ensure you are healthy. You should embrace the culture of journaling, that's writing down your daily activities or just writing down milestones. If not journaling, you should be able to read books that contribute to positive mind formation. All these things will help you to take in the pressure and bring out good results. Fear of rejection. This is a personal problem for me as well because I feel like I'm at this point in my life where I've put in a lot of work. So whenever I apply for something and I get rejected, it used to make me so angry. So I had to just read books and try to recondition my mind. Not everything is for you. Whatever thing gets you rejected, whatever does not accept you, is not for you. So why not just go for it? Let's see the outcome. Prepare your mind to take whatever comes out of it because sometimes life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you need. And then past conditioning. You carry on scars, you carry on failed expectations, and all those things are weighing you down. My number one rule for myself, what I tell myself is let go. Let go as quickly as you can. Scars, bruises, grudges, failed expectations, let them go. Because if you do not let them go, they will not allow you to fly. Your today is so bright and beautiful. Do not hold on to those things. Think so highly of yourself. I'm not saying be unrealistic. Learn yourself and then carry her as you should. Carry him as you should. There are also internal factors like people pleasing. I know when people say, I don't like people pleasers, it seems like they are very far from us. We could be people pleasers even without realizing. You are acting out just so you meet a certain expectation or just so people don't say this about you. You're not doing it because this is what you believe in or because this is the truth. You are doing it out of another myopic construct. It's left for you to call your consciousness to what you're doing. Before you get something done, understand why you have to do it and why you are actually doing it. What are you getting out of it? Is it just satisfaction? Is it people talk? Is it finance? Just make sure you get your facts straight and try to be as thorough as possible in anything you are doing. I'll give you just 3 reasons you should make sure you identify yourself and you sort out any shade of identity crisis. Number one, so you don't leave a performance. You don't put up a show for people. So whatever you do, ensure it is what you want to do. Ensure your mind is on it. Like this is your decision. You're not doing it God. You're doing it because you want to do it. And so whatever comes out of it, you are ready to deal with it. Number two, lack of self-trust. The moment you don't trust yourself, you start to self-sabotage. You start settling. You start doing the list. And thirdly, emotional burnout. You know this Iraq, Iran, and US and other country wars? That is what really happens in your mind, but then it's very quiet. So unless you address it, unless you're able to identify it, you might not realize that you were like me. However, the challenge is we do not quit over here. You need to be ready to ride, glide, and dine no matter the weather. What really kills a man is not what goes in, it's what comes out. Identity is not just the title, it's not just pursuing a career, it's not just what people see. Identity boils down to values, it boils down to scars, expectations, virtues, choices, patterns. So what happens when you are by yourself? What happens when nobody's watching you? That is who you really are.